Hey, what's going on? Charles Austin here, and let's be fit forever. Hey, so today I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit on this wonderful Wednesday evening, a little bit about a problem that I know for a fact that I see in the gym every time I'm there, and probably something that you yourself has done before, or maybe even done it today, and that is actually holding on to treadmills. Okay, so I want to get into why you shouldn't do it and explain the reasons why stopping it will actually make your entire workout and actually make accomplishing your goals and getting fit much faster, much easier, right? But as always, before we do, make sure that you like this channel. Make sure you excuse me, I'm adjusting my chair. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, turn your notifications on, share out this video so that you can share the wealth, and make sure you're subscribing and turning your notifications on so that you're always up to date with the latest content here on the channel. Remember, live streams every Monday and Wednesday between 7 and 8 p.m. Central Time, sometimes popping up on the weekends, so make sure you check out for those as well. But as always, like I like to do, I don't like to waste time. I like to dive right in. As I adjust my chair back up, I like to dive right in, so let's go ahead and do it, right? And obviously you can see right here on the image, yeah, he looks so confused. What's wrong with him? Oh no, oh no. That's because he's hanging on to the treadmill, and he shouldn't be doing it, right? So, real quick, you know how I do, right? I try to find the easiest, the best. Like, I could literally just go right here, right? I could go right here and I could just talk to y'all and say, hey guys, you shouldn't hang on to treadmills. And I can tell you all the reasons why you shouldn't, right? But that can get boring real quick, right? So I think it's easier if I show you. Okay, so like I like to find the easiest way, the best way to explain the fact of the topic that I am discussing, right? So real quick, reasons why you shouldn't hang on to the treadmill. And literally, this dream popped in my head today because literally the guy next to me, while I'm doing my walk jog, the guy next to me, he's got his incline all the way up, right? He's got his incline all the way up here, and he's just hanging on. He's hanging on for dear life the entire time. And anytime, the crazy thing about this particular gentleman is anytime, he would wave at somebody or maybe check his phone, the first thing I would notice just out the corner of my eye, because I can't help myself, I'm always watching what people do in the gym. It's just a curse, I guess, right? But I'm watching him, and every time he takes his hand off the rails, he just loses his balance. I almost feel like he's going to fall, right? So that's kind of the reason why I got into this. I said, well, let me make a video about it, right? So as you can kind of see here, right, why I shouldn't hold on to the treadmill, okay? I don't really care about this first bullet point. It turns walking into make-believe walking. I don't care about that. Let's jump right into it ruins your posture, okay? We'll do that one in a second, right? It also reduces your calorie burn, okay? It reduces the effect of the incline. The whole purpose of the incline is to actually work a little bit harder than being on a flat surface. That's the whole point of having an incline. But if you're holding on, it kind of eliminates that purpose. It kind of cancels it out, right? And it doesn't help you improve your balance. Like I said, I literally witnessed this today at the gym. The guy couldn't take his hands off the treadmill for 2 seconds without kind of like wobbling, like a new kid learning how to walk, right? So you're cheating yourself out of a workout, right? So, where is it? Let's see. So any kind of holding, right? If you're holding, some people like to hold that screen. Some people like to hold on to the handrails, whatever. Any kind of holding is going to eliminate the weight-bearing benefits that you get from walking and running. All right. The whole point of you doing this is to use your own energy, your own power, your own calorie burn, if you will, while you're walking and running. And once you start holding on, you're reducing the effort. Okay. Like I said, Doesn't matter if it's one hand, two hands, whatever, it's not a good idea, right? So what about this? This is a group of muscles right here, the erector spinae. And this is a structure that keeps you upright while walking and jogging. It doesn't even matter if you're sitting in a chair, standing, etc., right? Doing regular things, this group of muscles just kind of keeps you straight and upright. There's a collection of muscles, but this is one of the ones, right? And if you look here and we zoom in, we're talking about the muscles that run right in here. You can kind of see, here's the word right here, erector spinae muscles, and it says muscle, but it's a group, right? You can kind of see how it branches off, right? And it comes all the way down, right? And it goes even further, right? So this is a long group of muscles that help keep you upright. So one of the issues with hanging on to the treadmill is it cheats the lower back out of doing work. So now your lower back doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't have to keep you upright. All right. It doesn't have to, keep your posture straight. It doesn't have to do any of that. All right. And this can help weaken your core muscles. Right. And this includes not only just your erector spinae, but your abdominal muscles. Right. So literally, if we were to go back to this diagram, if you flip this guy over, we're going to see a whole group of abdominal muscles, right? And those are some of the most important muscles for preventing back pain and back injury and back weakness, right? So if you're not allowing your erector spinae muscles, if you're not allowing your abdominal muscles to actually do the work that they're supposed to do, then they get weaker, and now you're increasing your risk for back pain and back injury, right? So again, we talked about posture, right? So specifically, right? We're specific. Uh-oh. Did I forget? I'm burning my battery up. Oh no, don't die on me. I'm on my laptop, y'all. Whew. That was close. I almost lost my stream. But where was I? Yeah. So tall people for specifically who hold on are even at more of a risk because they're going to be leaning forward. They're going to have that hunch. So now you got this rounding of shoulders potentially, and you're going to have this slump posture, right? So that's another issue that you want to consider. So if you're somebody that's tall, not a good idea. Again, it's not a good idea for anybody, okay? So walking or running burns, and they're talking, when they say hands off, they're just talking about doing a regular 20 to 25% more calories in the same length of time, right? So here's the other thing. When you grab onto the console, right? And if you've done this, you know exactly what we're talking about here, right? So you know that treadmill kind of goes up on this incline, okay? And I wish I had like something here to represent like a person. All right, maybe I can use my little Lego. Thanks, kids. All right, this is a person. All right, so when you got your incline, all right, let me read it first and then I'll show it to you, right? All right, so when you grab on to the front bar of the console, your body tilts back, making it perpendicular, blah, yada, yada. And in other words, if you put that incline at 15%, right, and then you go ahead and grab the machine, then you're going to angle back at 15%. Okay, so you literally just canceled out the purpose of having an incline. So for example, if you're on this incline, right, you're not going to be straight up and down. All right, if you're holding on. Once you hold on, you're going to tilt back, and now you're literally on the same angle with the incline. So now you're not doing any more work than if you just went and stayed flat. You see how this works? This is flat. This is incline hanging on. All right. The difference is when you let go, now you go straight. All right. You're working yourself to stay straight when you're not holding on to the consoles on your incline. So you're canceling off the effect that you're trying to get. And like I said already, the balance. Okay. The whole point of you being on that treadmill is for that belt to move and for you, between your brain and your muscles, to make sure that you stay on that treadmill and to continue to work on your balance. If you're holding on, you're not getting any extra work done, right? So really, how bad is it to hold on to the railings, right? So again, this can also result in raised shoulders And that forward neck that sometimes people have, not a good idea, right? Not something that you want. The only time you really want to use handrails is if it's for safety purposes, right? So if you start losing your balance, or if you feel like you're going to fall, then yeah, that's what they're there for, okay? But that's just to kind of correct something that's an error, an accident. We don't want you, we don't want you tripping and falling and face planting on the treadmill, right? So that's what it's for, but it's not there just for you to hang on to it. So again, we're also talking about the fact that you're burning fewer calories, okay? Because again, you're not doing the work. You're cutting that work almost in half, right? By holding on versus doing the work with your legs and your core and the rest of your upper body, right? You're going to have decreased performance. You're not going to see a lot of benefits. You're not going to see an improvement. Now, let me be clear. If you're somebody who comes home and sits on the couch every single day, or wakes up every morning and sits on the couch all day, or goes to work and sits all day and does nothing, and then you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to start going to the treadmill and hanging on. Okay, sure. That's better than nothing. But at the end of the day, if you're actually trying to see real benefits, real improvement, you're going to want to do things the right way, right? So we talked about poor posture already, okay? So those are just some things to continue to consider, right? Oh, didn't we just see this guy? Is that the same? Wow, what do you know? So again, we talked about balance, reducing the effect of the incline, reducing the number of calories burned, and ruins that posture and body alignment, okay? So again, posture is super important just for doing everyday tasks. Even me sitting in this chair, talking to you right now, posture is important, okay? So listen, if you're somebody who like, hey, I absolutely cannot whatsoever get on this treadmill without holding on to the handrails, let's see if we can try some of these things, right? So again, slow down, okay? Slow down. Maybe the speed is a little bit too fast, which is causing you to hang on to those handrails, all right? So start walking hands-free with a speed that's a little bit lower than you're used to using, all right? And this can kind of help you build your way up to walking on the treadmill without having to hold on to it at all, right? So again, like I said, focus on your posture, right? So once you start getting comfortable with walking on that treadmill at a lower speed, now you can start focusing on, okay, hey, I'm going to make sure I stay upright. I'm going to keep my body in a straight line. I'm not going to hunch. I'm not going to lean back too far. I'm going to focus, as they say, on tightening my abdominal muscles. And I'm going to roll those shoulders back. Something that you should do anyway, right? Especially in this day and age where we're sitting at the computer desk all the time. Roll those shoulders back every now and again, just to keep yourself in line, right? And then also, at first, you're going to want to try no incline. Okay, so if you can't walk flat, think about this, y'all. If you can't walk flat on a treadmill, why, without holding on, why in the world would you say, I'm going to try to walk on an incline? You shouldn't, okay? So again, start thinking about getting rid of that incline. Get comfortable walking on it without the incline. And as you get more comfortable, as your balance and your posture and your strength and your endurance increases, then you can start at 0.5%, 1%, 2%, etc. As you get comfortable, okay? And as I just kind of said, make sure you're using the right amount, okay? So once you start adding incline, make sure you use the right amount. And again, always be safe. Again, those handrails are just for safety, right? Or even just maybe getting on, maybe getting off. If you need a little assistance, absolutely. But the design of a treadmill is not for you to hang on to the handrails the entire time that you're walking on it, okay? So that's my brief little lesson for y'all today. Again, stop hanging on the handrails, okay? Again, you're burning fewer calories. You could be injuring your back. You're literally canceling out the point of having the incline anyway. You're ruining your chance at building more balance. And you're actually increasing your risk for more injury, like we said, putting extra strain on your lower back, your hamstrings, etc. Okay? Oops, didn't mean to click that. But anywho, I didn't mean to click that. Although I did do a video about body fat percentage. You're welcome to go to my playlist and check it out. All right. And also I did provide another video here in the description of this video about reasons why you should not do sit-ups. Right. So holding on to the treadmill is quite common in the gym, and also our sit-ups. something else we shouldn't do. So feel free to check that video out. I posted a link in the description of this video regarding that one. Okay. Now, real quick, as always, I want to remind y'all, right, about a couple of things. And number one, as always, I like to let you know that, hey, if you're looking for a challenge, an exercise challenge that's going to include on-demand workouts, that's going to include a nutrition plan, all right, that's going to include pre-made workouts that have a full-length videos that tell you with coaching and guidance on form, and something that you can actually do anywhere. All right. Well, if you're looking for something like that, you need to make sure that you're focusing on my 3 times to burn challenge. Okay. So if you go to my my YouTube channel right here, you click playlists and you go straight over here to 3 times to burn challenge right here in between chronic disease, which is great stuff there, and right in between 12 days of fitness, which I made around the holidays a few years back. And this basically goes over 12 things that you can do. Let me just click it real quick. Right. 12 things that you can do to start getting yourself in shape with fitness and your goals, right? So it talks about being specific and consistent, having fun, etc., etc. But anyway, that's an older one, okay? But back to 3 times to burn, you can click the view the full playlist, and as you see here, it takes you through 10 full days of workouts, okay? And these workouts are all total body, okay? Let's just, I don't know, shall we? I'll just click one and we'll let you watch along, right? I don't know where it is in the process. All right.
We just want to get the
all right. So this is me just showing you how to do a warm up in the very beginning. As you can clearly see,
like you want to jog or run a little bit faster.
As you can clearly see, there's a time clock on here. It tells you the name of the exercise. You see me doing the exercise, and you can probably hear me.
Now get ready for
as I'm talking over me right now.
There's no
go ahead and put me on mute real quick.
We'll get ready.
There I go. But as you can see, always has a time clock showing you the exercise, exactly how to do it, and takes you through it the entire routine. Okay. So as it says here, this is 3 times to burn day 7. It's a 60-day workout where you can. There's 4 different levels. All right. So again, I don't want to talk too long about this, but again, make sure you check this out, y'all. And look, the first 10 days, it's free. Okay. Now, once you decide that you absolutely love these workouts and you're like, hey, I want to go ahead and get the nutrition plan, right? I want to get access to support from yours truly, right? You go right over here to get started with the 3 times to burn challenge. You click this button where it says I love a challenge. And of course, if you want to learn more, here, you want to listen to me for a few seconds. Charles Austin here, and congratulations on making the right choice to join the 3 times to burn challenge. Now, the workout in this challenge can truly be done anywhere. All right, anyway. All you need is some resistance bands or dumbbells and 30 if you absolutely love, I'm sure you will. You love the workouts. It's simple. Now, right now we're offering this. Let's see. And the nutrition plan is super simple to follow. Press click. It tells you how much. Right now we're offering this. Let's see. Do I put the price on here? And don't forget the video. To sign. Put mute on here again. Yeah, here it comes right there. Bam. All right. So right now we're offering this for $93.33. Or if you want to split it into 3 payments, $33.33. Okay. Now this is going to be this price for the rest of 2022 because come 2023, these prices will be going up. All right. So for a limited time right now, you can check out the entire 60-day challenge with nutrition plan, 60 days of workout, support from me, and 4 levels of increasing difficulty with the workout routine. Okay. All right. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for a challenge, hey, keep in mind that, hey, the new year is coming up, is right around the corner. So if you want to get something rolling, you say, hey, I want to go ahead and get something started before the new year hits in, there it is right there in front of you. Okay. So make sure you check that out. Okay. But as always, folks, make sure that you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn your notifications on so that you're always up to date with the latest content here on the channel. Please share this video out as well. And then one last little nugget, folks. And then also make sure you're following me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Fitness Charles, right? So I did want to make sure I give you one last little nugget right here. I'm going to click this video right here. I think this is the one. Yeah. All right. Here we go. So I'm going to click this video right here. This is one that I made yesterday. All right. So does protein give us energy? So, hey, feel free to check that one out if you haven't seen it. What is going on? I'm trying to. All right, we're going to hit pause. There we go. All right. So if you scroll down inside the link, you can go right here where it shows my Cash App and my PayPal. So, hey, look, support the channel. Support me. If you're loving the videos, if you're learning something, scroll right down here. Deadly Beast, PayPal, Cash App. Support me, support the channel. If you're actually enjoying the content, you're learning something, I'm helping you out, show your support. All right. You can scroll right in and then you can see all my other links right here in the description of these videos. All right. So again, I will see y'all every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Somewhere between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time, Mondays and Wednesdays, and also my occasional pop-up on the weekends here as well. All right, until next time, as always, be happy, be healthy, and please be fit forever.